Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Car 5 Podcast. What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me today for episode number 124 of the Car 5 Podcast. You guys know me, of course. I'm your host, Joshua. For today's episode, something pretty exciting and pretty cool. We're going to be talking about the new kid on the block for the Hypercar game. Today, we're going to be talking about Ajlani Motors, as they are officially the third hypercar company to make their debut out of the UAE in the Middle East. The first ones to do it were W Motors, and the second one was to do it was Devil Motors. I know they're still kind of working on their car, I think. And the third one being Ajlani Motors. Now, they haven't really released anything as of yet except for a release date, which is November 12th of 2019 at the Dubai Motor Show. They're going to be releasing their very first model, I should say previewing it, and it is called the Dragon. So that's the first thing we know about them. And the second thing we know about them is potentially what the car can actually look like. Looking at the looks of the car right now, looking at it from the front, it's very beefy looking. It looks very strong, very aggressive, kind of muscularly. I'm trying to envision what this car looks like, and just with all the different angles that are going on, it looks pretty cool, actually. The headlights looks very aggressive. The taillights are pretty sleek. The very interesting center vane that runs along the rear of the car, I think that would be a brake light too. Would be pretty cool if it actually is. There's a rather hexagonal kind of shaped, very large exhaust on the rear, which leads me to believe it's going to be a very nice growl coming from this vehicle. And when I mean growl, I kind of picture it almost like Bugatti Chiron-ish type growl, not necessarily a scream such as a Lamborghini Aventador, but just a growl, a deep beef kind of baritone growl that this car is going to produce. From a side profile, I think the roof line, again, not trying to be biased towards the Aventador because it's my favorite car, but it does seem Aventador-ish. Maybe, kind of. I don't know. What do you guys think the roofline looks like? I mean, I'm particularly excited about Ajlani Motors because I genuinely do pray that they make it. Coming out of the gate with your a hypercar company is going to be very, very difficult. Just look at the competition. You have Koenigsegg and all their models, the AGERA RS, the REGERA, the JESKO that's coming out. You have Bugatti and the VEYRON and the CHIRON. You have Ferrari and the LAFERRARI and the Aperta and the FXXK and all their variants they have. You have the Pagani HUAYRA, the HUAYRA Roadster, the HUAYRA BC, the HUAYRA BC Roadster, the McLaren P1, the P1 GTR. You got the SENNA. You got Porsche and the 918 SPYDER. You got Hennessy and the VENOM GT and their upcoming car, the Hennessy VENOM F5. You got the Lamborghini Sian. You got the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, the SVR. You got the Centenario. There is so much competition with the hypercar game, and remember, your market is about this big. If you guys are checking out the YouTube, you can see how close my hands are together. They're this big, your chance to sell a hypercar. Now, you're lucky enough if you capture a client that can buy multiple hypercars, but there are a lot of people out there that maybe have one, maybe two. So if you do have that client, how is Ajlani Motors going to sell their Dragon compared to the long historical competition that's out there? I truthfully don't know, but I'm very excited for Ajlani Motors. I'm praying for them. I hope they do well. I'm very excited about this car. Their logo looks sick. The car looks like it's going to be amazing. And until we see that car debut on November 12th of 2019 at the Dubai Motor Show, outside of the pictures we can see, that's all we pretty much know. Short episode today, ladies and gentlemen. Letting you guys know we got a new hypercar coming out, and I hope they do well. And they are from the UAE in the Middle East with W Motors and Devil Motors. But that's all we got for episode number 124. Don't forget to follow on Instagram, like on Facebook. If you guys are checking out the podcast for the first time, bless your heart. Thank you so much for coming by. Feel free to head over to the YouTube channel as well, unless you're already watching. If you are, thank you. And just feel free to browse the channel. If you guys see what you like, hit that subscribe button. If you don't mind, leave a like on this video as well. You know, if you ever need anything from me, just shoot me an email. info@car5podcast.com. Don't forget to check out the link in the description, www.tog.com, your guys' go-to source for the best authentic car apparel out there. Looking for your favorite hat, shirt, jacket, accessory from your favorite car company. Got a coupon in the description for you guys as well. www.tog.com. Last but most certainly not least, don't forget to tune into our next episode, episode number 125. We're going to be talking about a very special Aston Martin DBS Superleggera that was made by James Bond himself, Daniel Craig. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Please remember to drive safe and have a fantastic evening. Thank you.